cut my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, if you confuse things. Should I just sit out or come harder? Tell me find my way. I'm talking out right now. Now you cut my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, if you confuse things. Should I just sit out or come harder? Tell me find my way. Now you cut my heart for the evening.
Dance like we don't care. Hands in the air. Dance like we don't care.
I can turn you upside down. Burning for the night, it's going down, down, down. Addicted to my ways, I got the perfect compound. You're ready to let go and I'ma lift you off the ground. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, cause this the anthem. Cause you know, that's why we're gonna dance, 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 dance.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Trey.
Why to kick the pitch. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive. Puts it away from the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Kershaw, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situation.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Tries to get back and save. So first and second with one gone. Brenton Doyle next to hit for the Rays.
Count 1-0.
Almost got him. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Betts makes the grab for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Out towards right center field. Guerrero makes the grab, and that is that. Now it's the DH, Cody Bellinger. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Strike two. And another ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Drifts towards it. Reaches a little wall, and he's got it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fastball for a strike. Freeman in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Mike Trout. And this is inside.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man out second, 2 down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Kicks and fires. That one in triple digits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco. Second inning set to go. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Kershaw back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. In position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Pudge Rodriguez.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, base is empty. Got it by him, fair to play. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. He swings and fouls one off.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the second. And digging in for San Francisco, Vladimir Guerrero. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher. And one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Popped up right side. 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Mookie Betts at the plate now. That's ball 1. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Back here at Oracle Park. And now, Jose Ramirez. And he deals. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. One up, one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Betts calls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran catcher, Carlos Santana. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now is Corey Seager. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants trailing by 2 here in game 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And to count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And a pitch. Goes down looking. So the batting order turns over. Cody Bellinger, the next Giant to hit. Foul ball. The Giants down by a pair here in game 1 of the NLCS. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Up the middle, Turner. Fires over to first. Giants go in order. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And stepping in for the Rays, Bobby Witt Jr. Down the line. Betts on the move. He makes the grab. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Doyle, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ballgame.
Seager fires over to first. 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Juan Soto. And that one hammered. Betts going back. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swings 3 down.
0-2 is the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll. Bottom of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Guerrero. And Witt is out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. Ball one and a pitch inside. The Giants trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here it comes. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A massive home run. It's 2-2. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out in front and foul to the left side.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Jose Ramirez, the next Giant to hit. First time up was a pop out. That one blasted deep to right. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Pudge Rodriguez. Kershaw back to work. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a rope in the center field, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Turner swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different.
Oh, diving stop to second. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner on the move. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kershaw deals.
1 ball.
Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He gets the intentional walk here and now a force at any base with 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz next to hit for the Rays.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking down the door. Santana collects, fires the first. That complete. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. And the pitch. Hammers that one Deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-2. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The pitch. Puts a bunt down. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt as they couldn't even get to that one. Tries to get back and save. Seager stands in now. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses. And the count is 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first, double play. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. All set for the top of the 6th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Bobby Witt Jr. To a good start with a leadoff knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. Hogan didn't know off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
In the air, right field. Guerrero after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Soto goes after that one for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. That's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Guerrero ranging back on it. Hits the top of the wall. Here comes Witt around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. Go-ahead run on base. Pudge Rodriguez. Next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ozuna at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of...
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And now they're out front. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Trout, and it's fouled away.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way, gone. they add a run. It's 6-3. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Makes the catch. One down. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, one out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Carlos Santana. Kicks and deals. Double steal. Next offering is foul back. Guerrero at second. Betts at first. One gone. That one not close. And a count 2-1. And there's the ball.
One strike.
And that'll load the bases. Bases loaded with one away. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here at the bottom of the 6th. He gets there with the slide. There's one. Double play. What a twin. Back here in San Francisco, the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
It's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one.
Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Man at first with one gone, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The Rays trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. Swings and misses. Oh, he throws it away. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. He's a guy who does it all. Wouldn't chase that time. The Giants leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball. And that one is inside. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Santana gathers. Goes the first. In time. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Cody Bellinger. Clobber to right field. Way back. And they add on. It's 7-3. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Freeman is retired. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. For the top of the 8th, down the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Kershaw back to work. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Guerrero calls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Brenton Doyle.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the lefty. Ripped to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Runner on at first with one gone. Juan Soto next to hit for the Rays. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Back here at Oracle Park. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. The pitch. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Next offering away upstairs. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
2 balls, 1 strike.
De La Cruz under this one. And there's one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one is absolutely belted. He leaves the yard to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs. This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first. That's the inning. We go to the ninth. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Out to short. Witt. Rolls across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Butch Rodriguez next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Trey Turner. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard hit to third. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count.
Turner runs. This one in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Swung on, belted, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
Oh my God, this is so amazing.
Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichita por los aires en el dame de fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté, solo sé que coro. En París como el PC, los diamantes de lejos se ven, calladita pa' que tose. Números 1 como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales. Estamos legales. Bichota de fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté, solo sé que coro. En París como el PC, los diamantes de lejos se ven, calladita pa' que tose. Sabe que soy la para, la viejito me lo jala, me dice que no lo mire así. Me pidió que me soltara.
When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. When you stand in the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? When I hear you on the phone, your sweet voice turns my ear all the way on. Just a mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby? Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Trey Turner at the plate.
For Tampa Bay, the shortstop.
The lefty fires. Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball, left side. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Got it. The left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, batting second in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, today starting in left. The wind to kick the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Will throw to first.
He's out.
And Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And a pitch. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Valenzuela, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Trying to move him over here. Tosses to first. That's an out. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Not in time. He's safe. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
It's been back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Crochet back to work. That one lifted to left. Betts on the move. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trout makes the ground. 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Well, that was a scary one, and he's not too happy about it. Singy, he's having some words down there.
Yep, and as a hitter, you're in a very vulnerable spot standing up there with a ball flying towards you. So regardless of the intent right there, you're not just going to stand.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Vladimir Guerrero. Line and pitch. Here's a strike. Singy, here's a fun nugget. For the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
No, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a home run.
Yeah, but I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for the Giants, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Runner on the go. In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that one in the air center field. Doyle should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
You gotta be kidding me right here. Is he gonna put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Takes it in for the out. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. Trey Turner with a chance now. Grounded out his first time.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Trout flashes the leather on the running. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's Corey Seager as the lefty gets to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Bellinger up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul at the belt and fires.
1-1.
In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Zach bunt towards third. Witt over to first. And Bellinger is out.
That's exactly where you want that side bunt to go. Down the third base side. Good execution. That's exactly where you want that bunt to be.
Witt stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the runner's coming home. The squeeze has popped up. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Second game of the NLCS. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Crochet, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Oh, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Juan Soto now struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. De La Cruz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Out to center. Trout sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom 4. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here comes a pitch.
Freddie Freeman.
And that one almost got him. And he lays one down the left side. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Just a good job with the ball in play, and then busted down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. With the defense in the shift, that's wide open to anyone that wants to take it, and he did. You still have to execute it, though. You've got to take your time, make sure you get it down. That was nice.
Tries to get back and save. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
Leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball. strike.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. 2-2 down.
Ball
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball forward to the ball.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Jose Ramirez. Oh, that got him.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Fires to third, but he's back. And here comes. Base hit. Run is in. A second scores as well. They're waving Ramirez home. And now he's out trying to get back to third. And up next. Next for San Francisco, Carlos Santana. Check swing went around, and that's strike one.
1 strike.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in game 2 of the NLCS.
No ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Bunts it in the air. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. So, man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Marcell Ozuna next to hit for the Rays. In the air out towards right center. Guerrero moving under it. Makes the grab, run away. Brenton Doyle will hit next.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. front of the slur. Pudge Rodriguez next to hit for the Rays. Bounced out to short. Throws to first. Third out. And we're back. Stepping in, Corey Seager. Valenzuela back to work. Doyle makes his way towards it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger. Puts a bunt down. Witt grabs it on the run. Here's some real power at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Zips it to first, and Witt is out. Play made, that ends the inning. Top of the sixth inning. Here's Turner now. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Stepping in, the long ball threat. Listen, odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Here's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 7.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The Giants leading by a run here in game 2. And fouled off. Crochet throws over. Tag and he's out. Turner picked off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. And he swings over the top there.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
They take the force out. That's the third. Well, we go bottom 6. And digging in for San Francisco, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run.
You're out.
One up, one down. Here's Mike Trout. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
1-2.
Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
And he deals. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 on the way. That one ripped. On the move. He's got it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Vladimir Guerrero. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. It's a ball. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Jose Ramirez, the next Giant to hit. That's to third, and that chance handled. Over to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Crochet back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So the tying run at second. Fought off foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. But he's back. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. He'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On its way to the corner. And that is a foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in the late stages of Game 2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the next pitch is way outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the ball. Very gritty.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And stepping in for the Rays, that's Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Out there to center. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. Plays the play and save. And it's a 1-run ball game. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And now we'll step off and check on third. First pitch swinging. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Playable shots makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Mookie Betts. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets.
Mookie on the move. Save! Punch too late with the toss. You'll walk. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Gonna count 1-2. Betts stands at second with no outs.
2-2.
Comes a 2-2.
That's foul. He's out.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Caught the rundown now. The tag out. Kicks and deals. And a base hit into right center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Punch too late with the toss. Next pitch is outside. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. And he walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now. Not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Win. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2. Hot shot to third. Fires over to Guerrero. What a... And we're back. We go to the 8th. Down to number 2. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. No outs. Runner at first. This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. New arm for the Giants, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity.
Back to right. Out of here. Into the second deck it goes. It's 6-4. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month in my career.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. Staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This one in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Mike Trout, the next Giant to hit.
He's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Hard hit left side. On to first.
Out.
And 2 away now. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Vladdy is set down. And that. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brenton Doyle. The pitch. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's
1 ball,
strike
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now fly ball to right center. Trout makes the play, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Trey Turner. On the ground out to short. Witt on the run, sends it over to first, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and digging in for San Francisco, Jose Ramirez. And that one a little below the knees, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering misses down and away. Right-hander kick steals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard hit right side. To first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And Mookie takes. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitches in for a strike, and a count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Miller is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separation.
Turn it up some. Yeah. I'm getting mail from jail, telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them, but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real. Let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shall enter in the circle of winners. No, I'm prepared for what if you know what I've been through. Rear view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway, thunderstorms came through. But look what it came to, something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating and hear what I gotta say to you. Baby blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my Impala with the flow ship. Photo, suicide, muscle car, show foot. Showed it by the chalk, I lied at Russell Stowe. Wrong with with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear, hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walking around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby. But I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list in these bars. I granted this death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-tops off and put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lip fools trying to.
Now it's the Giants DH, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway in game 3. Ramirez makes the grab, one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And Witt is out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner. Why to kick the pitch. Late with the swing there. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And the right-hander deals. That smash towards center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. In save with third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one went. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter. I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. It's Allison. He scores on a wild pitch. Ramirez in to score on the wild pitch. Well struck right field. Back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And up next for San Francisco, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it across the first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two outs. That one almost got him. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Zips it across, and Witt is out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Trout sizing it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Brenton Doyle will hit next.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie now. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm deliveries. Check swing. Went around. 1-1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul straight back. The Rays up by a run here in game 3. Line drive to short and caught. Now it's Corey Seager.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And Seager is set down. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now Marcell Ozuna. The right-hander back to work. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely.
A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Trey Turner at the plate.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. Well, this team does not want to let him beat him.
And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Trout is there. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here's Jose Ramirez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout settles under it. And that's the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here's Cody Bellinger. Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. And it skips in the dirt. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And Bellinger is out. One away. Bobby Witt Jr., the next Giant to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Witt around third. Tries to get back and save.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they lead it. It's 2-1. Here's Trout. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
1-1.
That one way inside. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boo. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
De La Cruz. And Vladdy is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. Jose went. Ramirez in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Fires over to Guerrero. And Ramirez. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's a big. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second. No outs. Here's some real power to play. Bobby Witt Jr. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. And there's one down. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. And we're back. Here's Mookie now. Martinez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history. These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ramirez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, digging for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple. One down. And up next for the Giants, Corey Seager. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Santana takes his lead at third with 1 away. This one in the air, center field. Goal makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. So the batting order turns over. Next will be the Giants DH, Cody Bellinger. And that's a base hit. And that gives Bobby Witt Jr. a chance with 2 out.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. Hit hard. Base hit. Bellinger on his way home. The throw into second. Hung up in a rundown now. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores. Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And Freeman is retired. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Looks like he wants the signs again. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, now the best way to make them feel the pain is scoring from first for a good secondary lead and an excellent jump when the ball's in play.
Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off. The Giants. Leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Righty delivers. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Chop to the left side. Seager to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the left fielder. A very surprising intentional walk here for the dugout. That loads the bases. And now it's Juan Soto.
We just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Yamamoto, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. All set for the top of the sixth. And now batting, Mike Trout. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And a quick out number one. Vladimir Guerrero, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Much too late with the toss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. In the dirt, but kept close. Caught in between, trying for third now. And he's out. Knocked down and bottom of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Ellie De La Cruz. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Foul ball still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped to short. And stepping in for the Rays, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings here and blasts one left field. Betts going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base knock center field. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where it
swings and misses. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
So now 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Carlos Santana. That one is hammered right field. Soto moving back for it. Going, gone. He sends it into the second deck. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. So one out, nobody on. Seager stands in now. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning here in the late stages of Game 3. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
He's trying for third. And a sac bunt here. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tags the runner for one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Let him know that you the best.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike one. Rogers, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Ramirez. This one rimmed, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Right side. Trout sizing it up. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. And now the count is even.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ramirez takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Rogers back to work. And a foul ball, third base side. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Guerrero ranging back on it. That'll make it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-handed reliever. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Brenton Doyle next to him for the Rays. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th, and this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. As the lefty gets to work, swings and misses. That's strike one. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one almost got him. To the right side, De La Cruz slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. One ball, one strike.
One ball, one strike.
One out, base is empty. Chopped left side. Witt to first, and he beats it. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, one strike.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Off balance beat, there's one. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Freeman. The flip to the pitcher, covering. One up, one down. He's two up. Outs away. Dutch Rodriguez now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up.
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. So the Rays batting order turns over. Trey Turner next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Into the dive, and he got it.
The left fielder, number 11.
Year in, year out, Mookie Betts has got a chance to win a gold glove, even a platinum glove. Just another great diving catch right there.
Last chance for the Rays. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jose Ramirez. Hard on the ground to first. And that'll do it.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series.